Good morning, viewers. Here we go again. Second collection day. So, hopefully everything is repaired this time. Oh, well, we didn't stop. Motor didn't cut out. So, they have checked the valves, he said, and set the bike up as new, and they replaced a vacuum hose. He didn't say where it was. The vacuum hose was about 2 inches long. Looked like it had a diameter of just, not much, a couple of millimeters if that. But he says inside the hose there is a jet. So, I don't know. Maybe it was clogged up, who knows. Strange he wouldn't give me a part number, but never mind. So I could put the part number on the Triumph forum. There we go. We've missed that. Oh, it's good to get back on two wheels as well. So I've got my youngest daughter on the back. She was the first one with the dibs. So the ride home will take about 25 minutes. And I had my service, which was, what did it cost? About 250 euros. No, 280 I think it was, 280 euros. So I had the service, obviously just before I picked it up, first pickup, which was last Monday, and the guy had the bike all winter, which I took around the beginning of November, and from November onwards collection time was any time, and that was 140 euros, which they look after the bike, make sure the battery's fine and all that kind of bollocks. So for 140 it's not bad, since some of the other places around here are extortion for the winter keep. And unfortunately, this guy here in Binzen, he will stop being a Triumph dealership in, I think he said, June. And we have a new Triumph dealership, which is even closer to the house, which it's already open, Triumph Hochrhein. But they are not the cheapest. Before they are a BMW dealer as well, and hopefully they haven't transferred the BMW prices to to Triumph. Mind you, they've certainly tested the bike, that's for sure. Because when I went into the garage in November, I had a full tank of juice, and as you can see, it's coming down to the half mark. That's what it's about. Oh, scooter, excuse me. I'll get my glasses tested. Shouldn't be waving the scooters. Oh, that's good. That's a good feeling to be back on the old Straße. So he said, I told you I had condensation in my rear indicators. They said to put new ones on. And also he's fixed the heated grips, which I'll put on in a second to make sure. We have a little blast around the old autobahnish. This car would get his skates on. So, heated grips, are we going to go on? Oh, yes they are. So, that was the Autobahn. Just a short blast. Oh, there's Alex, I can feel her wriggling on the back. She's the wriggler. As I braked, he just slid forward, thumb into me back. It's good. So we've had some news in the last few weeks, or not news, little story for you. So any of my English viewers that are watching will know Butlins. So at the end of February we went across to Butlins for a Monday to Friday break with prime dining and a gold house. So that was champion. But this is the end of February, so the only restriction was you had to fill in a passenger ID form, to say where you were staying and all that kind of crap, And we came across via the tunnel. But unfortunately, 2 weeks before we would come across, Alexia, she broke her leg. So I thought, oh bloody hell, are we going to cancel again? Because we already cancelled it once at Christmas because we couldn't travel. Due to the French corona restrictions. So anyway, I phoned Butlins up, said, oh, it's no problem, we'll swap your gold house for a handicap house, which is a ground floor and it has a ramp on and you can hire a wheelchair. So that was champion. When we got there, when we crossed the channel, because we stayed the first night, where the hell did we stay? I think it was Folkestone, Eureka Park, which has Premier Inn in. And I said to our lass, because obviously once you cross the channel, there's nobody wearing a mask. I said to our lass, if we get out back into Europe without catching the old corona, it'll be a bloody miracle. And just so you know, me and our lass and my eldest daughter, Samo, have all been 3 vaxxed. And my youngest daughter, she's on number 2. So supposedly have good protection. So anyway, got to Butlins, got to the handicap house. It was the farthest away from all the action you could possibly be. It's a good job we had a bloody wheelchair. So anyway, that was that. Had a good week there. Can you believe? For breakfast, an evening meal, prime dining if you know Butlins, and accommodation, 300 quid for the 4 of us. Oh, you couldn't beat it. So anyway, back into Europe. We went shopping in Cali to a shopping centre near the Channel Tunnel on the Saturday. Obviously everybody's masked up again, but I have never seen a shopping centre so busy. It was heaving. Got back home, my youngest, she had a bit of a snivel and a cough and a sore throat. Tested positive. Oh, I thought, oh, you bloody go. So she was in her bedroom. I had a snotty nose, and so did my eldest. But anyway, I went to work on Tuesday. Then come back. My eldest was feeling crap. Did a test, positive. I thought, oh shite, I'll do a test as well. Positive. I thought, for God's sake. So the 2 kids across here in Germany have to isolate and stay off school for minimum of 5 days, even if they're tested negative again. But my youngest, she rattled through it. 5 days, clean as a whistle, no hassles. My eldest also rattled through it. But for me, for going back to work, it was 7 days isolation, and to get a negative result. Then I have to send a negative result to the local town hall, and they give me an official paper to state that I can go back to work. Well, after about day 5, I was testing every morning, positive. 6, 7, positive. 8, positive. 9, I was feeling a bit better, but I still had a right cough and a right snotty nose. And number 9, it was just coming up the line for positive. I thought, Jesus Christ. But then number 10, negative. I went to the testing station, negative, and I went to this a second testing station in the afternoon, negative again. So 10 days, but I still had the cough and the snotty nose. So the doctor signed me off for another week. I ain't gonna knock it. But anyway, it's better as well, because obviously we work with a lot of people in Switzerland and they're not wearing masks anyway. So, and that was that news. Then also on health-wise, men of my age, 55, 56, I went to the docks as well for a blood test, because during the night I'm up and down like a bloody yo-yo peeing, you know. So got the blood test, and I went to the urologist. Is that the right word? I can't remember. Anyway, men's health doctor last week. And I got this lass, I say lass, oldish woman about my age. She said, oh, she says, your prostate's enlarged. I thought, oh, it might be cancerous, might not be. I thought, bloody hell. So she said, come into the room, we'll have you, get you, drop your pants down. So she got the rubber gloves on. She said, lie on your back. You had a nice feel of the old balls. I thought, another time this could be quite nice. But anyway, she said the old nuts were alright. Rolled us over. She said, I'm going to inspect your prostate. I said, hey, remember, you're not digging a bloody garden, eh? So anyway, in and out like a yo-yo. No hassles. So, gentlemen, don't be scared. Get yourself tested. It's nout. But anyway, she said the prostate wasn't hard, which was good. But it was slightly large. Not massively, but slightly. So that was good. But she said, let's have another blood test in 4 weeks to see if your whatever level has gone up or down. Hopefully it's gone down. So I'll go there on the 11th to do the blood test next month. Then on the 12th I go to another place because my health insurance here in Germany, my age, suggested I should have, hang on, what's the bloody word, a colonoscopy, if that's correct, where they shove a camera up your backside and it goes right the way up into the intestines, right the way up, and they'll pull any rubbish out that shouldn't be there. So I've got a whole morning of laxatives to take and all. So I'll be shitting through an eye of a needle. And when I went to have the inspection, the nurse says, you've got two choices. You can have a general anaesthetic, where you're obviously fast asleep, or you can stay awake for it. I said, have you had it done? She said, yes. I said, and were you awake? Or I was awake. I said, what was it like? She said, oh, if you could feel it going up and whatever. I said, sod that. I'll be fast asleep. Knock us out. So I've got that on the 12th to look forward to as well. Eh? Fun and games. Anyway, remember, blokes my age, don't be chicken. Get yourself checked out, just in cases. So anyway, back to the bike. Heated grips are champion. Nice and warm. I must admit, when I was picking it up this morning, I was quite subdued, you know, and been in the garage for another week with a fault. Obviously, a machine, you know. You expect faults, or rather, you don't expect faults, but on a brand new machine, but you know things can go wrong. So hopefully it's all sorted, eh? But it's just good to get back on two wheels. And it's been a corking week as well. I could have been riding every day if I could afford the fuel. Here in Germany, as far as I know, there's no tax relief on the fuel, and it's a bloody fortune. €2.24 in my town for diesel, which has overtaken petrol. And diesel's actually cheaper in Switzerland at the moment than it is in bloody Germany. Unbelievable. What we got here? Diesel 221. Super E10 216. And I know the French, they took a whack off their taxes on the fuel, because Wall's got diesel there last week, and it was down to, I think, 190 something. So this little town is Schopfheim. This is a Saturday morning. So everything's, well, I say busy. Saturday morning and Saturday early afternoon, and everything closes down until Monday. The train station here on the right, and this train takes you into Basel. Basel SBB station is the last stop. So it takes you to SBB, which is a Swiss station, or it'll take you to, also the stop before that is Basel Badisch, which is the German station in Basel. That's a champion, he's going that way. Just round this corner is the local motocross track. Where the hell are you going? He just stopping there and look in his mirror and out. So the Triumph dealer in Binzen, where I've just collected the bike from, as I said, he's stopping Triumph. He is going to be a dealership for the make, I don't know, I can't remember what it is. but it's a Chinese make. But the bikes look alright. No reason why they shouldn't. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, another ailment I've got, I'm telling you, body's falling to bloody pieces. Tennis elbow. No, I don't play tennis either, but by God, it's painful. And in both elbows, obviously it's work related. We're chucking all them bloody boxes around on the aeroplanes. By, it's sore. So I've got an appointment to see a specialist about that. That's in May. Bloody hell. Nearly 56 and broken, eh? So this is it, we're coming into Wartoon now. Wonder if Wallace managed to get the car back alright. So viewers, that's the little jaunt. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, leave a comment, forward it to one of your mates. So thank you very much, and auf Wiedersehen.